Hello folks, welcome to a Walkie Talkie. To be honest, I'm not actually in the West End at this point in time. But anyway, something that really blew my mind. I'm a big fan of Craig Houston's 10-minute moan videos on YouTube. He seems to be telling it the way it is all day, every day. And if Craig is watching this point in time, I just want to say a cordial hello, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. So Craig was talking about schools, SNP and bullying. I'll try and give a better broad range of what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, bullying is rife in school at this point in time, right? And it's a nasty experience to have went through, and it can leave profound effects on your self-esteem, your ability to trust your peers, your self-image. It just depends on how dark it goes, really. I mean, everyone knows what happened to me in nights in secondary school, and the amount of homophobic, disableist, and even on one occasion, really for my skin colour, abuse that I received over a 3-year time span. And
doors closing.
You know, like what I was saying, it has left quite a profound effect on like things that I don't like to be in crowds. I have a low self-estimation. I don't trust people. It takes ages for me to trust anyone. I could go on about what happened with me, but I'll not. You get a bloody picture. Now, the SNP crackpots are trying to say and push through, you know, not to call bullies because it will hurt their feelings. That's number one. Number two, they are dispensing powers to teachers if they think a hate crime has been orchestrated. What I mean even by that is, if they think the bullying has a hate element to it, then the teachers call the police. Now, in Scotland, you know, nothing can be done with you until the age of 16 legally. The police could turn up at the school and have a word with the person, but until they turn age of 16, unfortunately the police can't do anything. You know, they can't apply charges. It's an absolute nonsense burger. I don't know where they're getting these ideas from, to be frankly honest. It's just deranged, right? So yeah, they're trying to tell. You know what? Before I go any further, the SNP are telling too many people what to do, how to do it, when they've not actually got any platform of authority or governance. It's absolutely deranged. It's like telling a child to be CEO of Twitter. It's not going to happen. Absolutely not going to happen. It's just nonsense burger after nonsense burger. I mean, again, it does really piss me off that the SNP are talking like this. Gee whiz. It really, like, what is the official name that people that engage in bullying? What's the new name for these people? I don't think harassers would go down terribly well. Problem children wouldn't go down any easier. Bullying, bullies are a good, accurate definition of the character of a person. As bullying, it's quite an efficient label for people that indulge in such ruthless behaviour. What would happen? I don't even know what would happen if, let's say, a parent comes into school to report their son being bullied and they use the word bully. Did they get kicked out of school for using the word bully? It probably will happen that way because woke SNP are they're putting this pile of dog shite on the table and expect everyone to consume it and dance that tune. I think that's a fucking joke. And to be honest, as I said before, when I was in school, I got bullied extra severely. It was a 3-year time span. 108 different people were taking pot shots at me. And that's based on the records I've got on my computer about what happened. 108 people ragging, and most of the whole thing was homophobic or disableist bullying. It was an absolute fucking nightmare. It really was. It was grim. It was just total nasty. For people to get to a dark space in their mind where they enlist 108 different people to rag at somebody for 3 years straight, pardon the pun, it says absolutely nothing for them, to be fairly honest. And it was like a point me out and say, get them type scenario. That's the best way to describe it. And when I hear the SNP are wanting to tell teachers basically how to do their job and tell parents how to define bullying without using the word bullying, I think, who the fuck are you? I mean, Hamza is probably somewhat behind this lunacy. It's deranged and dangerous. You aren't going to walk into a school and say, my son John Doe is getting harassed. It won't get taken seriously. And the term mobbing is inapplicable. It's just absolute sheer lunacy, I say. And it's probably going to be a longer Walkie Talkie because it's a topic I feel so vehemently passionate about. Nobody should be bullied, especially this generation with all this Walkie Talkie and leftism and you shouldn't say this word and you shouldn't say that word and you shouldn't think this and you shouldn't say that. Right? That kind of stuff should have been dealt with, but remember, the woke don't care about that. They don't care about people in general. There we go. So it's deranged. I can't wait to 2026 and people use their head and vote these bastards out, because they're not actually helping. They're not helping anyone. And you know, when I heard of this, you know, it really did get up against my goat, to be honest, because I really did suffer the thick of it, and people like me never get any form of resolution and end to the situation, whereas now, if you even use the word bully to describe somebody or actual behaviour, you could actually be kicked out of the school premises for trying to report an issue. It's so wrong. The world's on its arse at the minute, and I do believe there will be a worldwide reset, but how long will it take to actually get to this point where the world resets? I don't know, and I'd like to know what will be the thing that brings the world to a reset too. So, it's just awful stuff, but yeah. Right, I'm going to end up with now because it's Friday night and it's time to get hammered. Have a great weekend, folks.